what does it mean to wait on the Lord?
I always kind of revert back to myself because I was in that place where I was trying to understand what waiting was. And what God has spoke to me during that time before I became a youth pastor was don't stop what I'm doing. Wait is not sitting down doing nothing and waiting for God to do something. Waiting is just you continue serving God, you continue doing what God's called you to do, and whatever it is that you're waiting for, whatever God has promised, it's gonna come out. God's gonna fulfill that promise. But what we need to do is just keep on waiting, as far as keep working, keep serving, keep loving, stay in ministry, keep doing things, keep reading the Word, keep spending time with God, keep witnessing. Whatever the promise is, whatever you're waiting for, that's gonna come to pass. God's gonna fulfill that.
That's good. Pastor Mike.
It says, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. I think there's activity in waiting on God. Certain times we don't have a solution, and so we've got to actively apply ourselves in the petition of heaven, where God begins to give us revelation on how to address conflict, how to address a situation or a scenario. And so here's the discrepancy I want to make, is that certain young people, they want to say, I haven't heard from God, I'm waiting on the Lord before I move. Well, that's not what he wants. There's progress in your patience.
Come on.
But he is asking you to be active and applying, developing your potential, because your gift will make room for you. Now, what it is when you're waiting on God, I'm developing myself so that God can use me in a grand way, just like David was in a backfield. He was tending to the flock. He could have said, my dad wouldn't even call me in with the other brothers when the prophet came and said, gather your sons. So we know that David was rejected by his father. He wasn't approved of.
That's right.
And he was shunned to a field. But even in a place where he was shunned, he was neglected, he was disappointed and possibly rejected, that he found a way to develop his skill. He played a harp, and that harp would one day later serve a king.
Teach, Pastor Mike.
And that king in the relationship would help him to develop an understanding of what it would mean when he would step into the role of king.
Right.
So while you're waiting on God, it doesn't mean that you're inactive. You need to actively apply yourself, develop your potential, develop your skills, so that God can give you an opportunity and your gift can make room for you.
If you liked what you saw, make sure to like that video and comment below. Hit the subscribe button for more content uploaded weekly.